Bruce Bolt, multiple billionaire technological genius. From all his success, he never had a great life. Losing both his parents and figuring out it was his brother, Oswald Bolt, that killed them many years ago. As he went to seek vengeance of the horrible act he has caused, he saw a masked man standing in the dark looking out the window to the full moon. "Can I help you?" Bruce said as he walked slowly to the masked stranger that was in Oswald's room. The masked man turned around in a flash, smirking, quickly running towards Bruce, knocking him into the wall. The man walked over, vibrating his hand in high speeds, ready to strike it into his chest. "No, we don't have time for this. We have a lot of work to do," Oswald yelled. The hand stopped vibrating, grabbing Oswald, putting him on his back. As he was about to jump out of the window with his high super speed, he looked back at Bruce, slowly getting up. "Maybe next time you won't be so lucky, Bruce," he smirked, jumping out of the window with a red flash. As Bruce got up, looking at the mess caused, wiping the blood from his lip, he grabbed the picture on the floor with him and Oswald with his mom and dad. Bruce grinned, storming out of the room, entering the secret elevator behind the clock stand that even his brother didn't know about. As the elevator took a stop, opening to a massive cave with tech, vehicles, weapons, and suits everywhere. He walked slowly, stopping at a capsule. He pushed in the code, having it open slowly to show a bat suit. Write down Thunderbat. "Thunderbat, code 62350, he whispered. As he said, it flew out of the capsule onto him. As everything fit perfectly on it, a hammer flew towards him to be caught in the air. As it was caught in the thunder roared in the cave, having the suit start up, having electricity flash from it. He pushed a button on his suit, having a secret door open on the side of the cave, leading outside. He turned on his jet boots, flying fast out of the cave to find Oswald and the mysterious figure. Dr. Jonathan Crane was a psychiatrist, believing that his fear toxin will help his patients overcome their fear by being remaining alive. As it didn't work and the council found out what he was doing to his patients, he was disbanded and his medical license was taken away. Out of anger, losing everything he had and scrapping on food and money, he took the only job he could find, and that was taking on low-life crimes from local mob bosses. Believing he could do more, he pulled on heists with his fear toxin used when he was a psychiatrist, by amplifying it to extreme dangerous levels. As he overthrew the mob syndicate and making himself the new boss, he soon lost everything when Death Spider came in and slaughtered his crew and destroyed his remaining fear toxin. All that was left was the tiny bottle he had in his pocket. Completely lost and giving up on hope, he was stopped by a dark figure in the alleyway talking to him. "I must say your work was impressive, Dr. Crane, or should I call you Scarecrow?" "What do you want?" "You look to match a face. I suppose you an offer. I can restore your fear toxin and make you better and more of a threat than before. All I need is your last remaining toxin, and I'll make you an unstoppable force." Hesitated at first, he handed over his last remaining bottle. Out came Oswald Bolt with a huge smile on his face. They headed over to an abandoned warehouse with expensive equipment inside of it, with thugs guarding the inside of the building. Oswald strapped him to the table, putting the calculations into the computer, and the last remaining fear toxin next to a black glue. A needle came down, sticking it into the Scarecrow's neck. As he whimpered in pain, the black goo and fear toxin poured through the tube into him. As his screams intensified, it looked as the straps broke off, showing Scarecrow, but as a black monster in his old clothing. "Must feed," as he yelled, grabbing the two terrified guards, leading on to their life force and fear. They fell down dead as a big explosion blasted through the door to show Death Spider, shooting at the last remaining guards. Death Spider, he growled, shooting one of his black goo arms at him. It grabbed him, squeezing tight, draining the force from him. With the last weak attempt, he grabbed a grenade, throwing it on the ground. As it hit, massive loud sonic waves shot everywhere. Venom Scarecrow squealed, jumping off the walls and crashing through the roof, running away. Death Spider fell to the ground, blacking out. As he woke up, he saw himself in a bed in a nice room with a fireplace going. Where am I? I'll be the one asking the questions here. We have a lot to talk about. As Thunderbat walked out of the shadows towards him. I have nothing to say to you. As Death Spider got out of his bed and started walking off, a hammer flew by him, hooking him to bring him back to Thunderbat. Now, why were you at the warehouse, and why do you know about Oswald? All I know that I never leave a man alive from my job, and Scarecrow escaped before I could finish him off, so I tracked him down to finish the job, but I saw him going into the warehouse with Mr. Richie Rich. When I got in there, he made Scarecrow into a freak I barely made out alive. It seems we have a common goal. You want Oswald, and I want Scarecrow. We could track him down, and both finish our goal. He said as he walked towards the window. Sorry, kid, but I work alone. I don't work with murderers anymore. Oh, come on. If we don't stop Scarecrow or Oswald, more chaos is going to happen in Gotham and the world. It's our job to use our power to take down people. They won't hurt anyone else ever again. We don't need to stop them, but killing them is the wrong thing to do. And that makes us worse than them. With great power comes great responsibility. That sounds dumb. Fine, we can work together. There's one place I know will have the information we're looking for, and possibly Oswald's next stop. Thunderbat and Death Spider nodded at each other and flew in flash web to their destination. They stopped a block away from the building to see 6 guards guarding, walking around with their weapons. Don't worry, I can take them out. Death Spider raised his gun to have it be lowered by Thunderbat. He clicked on a button, having small microbats shoot out and hit the guards, tasing them. They walked over the bodies, sneaking into the building to see a big man with 4 robotic arms, raising him in the air next to a man with a nice suit on. Why do you come to me? To invite to start a legion. Well, if you join us, you can have all the scientific equipment at your disposal, and the military band Venom you need to supply your suit and strength. All I ask for you to join and pledge your loyalty to the Legion. Ha ha ha! You got yourself a deal, little man. Who is this guy? That's Dr. Venom, an old enemy of mine. The brilliant scientist that got picked on a lot from people because of him being smaller than the others. He created Venom and mechanical arms as a super soldier experiment for the military, but when they realized it was too dangerous of a product, not worth putting money in to support it, and no one else to test except for himself. So he injected the venom into himself and attached the mechanical arms into his nervous system. He became stronger, faster, and smarter. The only downfall is he needs to keep pumping venom into himself and the suit to keep enhancements he put on himself. Good, that's all I need to hear. Death Spider leaned forward, kneeing Dr. Venom in the face. The big man didn't budge, grabbing him, throwing him to the side. They found me. I must go. Remember the offer. Will do. This is going to be fun. A thunderbolt shot out of the shadows, hitting him in the chest. making him stumble backwards. Out of thin air he flashed above him, sending his hammer down at him only for it to be caught by Dr. Venom. He threw him up in the air and punched him, sending him flying through the wall. System failure. Armor shutting down. No, no, reboot. What's wrong, Thunderbat? Suit troubles? He walked over with his robotic arms to have it block bullets being fired at him. He sent his arm crashing through the wall for Death Spider to jump out of the way, dodging. I'm going to squish you like a bug. Death Spider brought out his rocket launcher, aiming it at him. Say cheese, freak. He pulled the trigger, having it hit him, only to show him still standing. You can't hurt me. I'm unstoppable. I wasn't trying to hurt you, just distract you. As he said that, the venom poured down his head and shoulders. No, no! As he bent down trying to scoop the venom up, putting it back, he fell on his face as the rest of the venom spilled on the floor. The weak Thunderbat suit got up, grabbing his hammer. Now, where's Oswald's secret base? With a red flash of light passed by, having Dr. Venom's body gone with his research. The computer turned on, showing Oswald on the screen. Nice try, Thunderbat and Death Spider, but you'll never find me or see the light of day. As he said that, the building shook with a loud boom. With the last of the suit's power, he grabbed Death Spider and flew out of the falling building. Well, that's it for this video. If you like this series, make sure to push the like button and subscribe. And we'll possibly, if it gets a high amount, we might continue the series. Alright, I hope you all have a good day. See you later.